Okay, we will start now with the presentation.
Hola, buenos días.
Buenas tardes.
Hola, o buenas tardes. ¿Quiénes hablan aquí español?
Bien.
Bueno, está bien porque quiero hacer la presentación del lugar de donde trabajo y cómo trabajo en español porque no encuentro muchas palabras en inglés para poder expresar lo que quiero decir.
Yeah. She would like to make a presentation about her home and where she grew up, and to capture these things she doesn't have the words in English. So I'll do my best to try to capture it in English, but
If you can also help us,
yes.
please. Please. So, my name is Ana Salazar, y yo vengo de Bolivia. Me gustaría saber si alguno de ustedes conoce Bolivia o visitó alguna vez. ¿Tú?
Sí, bueno, tuve un vuelo de alto. Por eso.
Ah, cierto.
Sí.
Wow.
Pero estuve en Bolivia 5 semanas, no, 4 semanas.
Ah, ya, ¿tú eres de dónde?
De Holanda.
Ah, es que habla muy bien español.
Yeah, perfecto. She's interested in any of you. Well, one has been there already, but if any of you know Bolivia or have been there or have maybe visited the country, so she knows how to present it. No, one person.
Sí, entonces, para ti, como que conoces por lo menos algo de Bolivia, ¿cómo tú ves ese país? O sea, tu primera vista, por ejemplo, de la ciudad del Alto, tu primera impresión, ¿cuál fue?
Yeah, I'll just translate for that. For him, that he has been there, she's interested. What was his first impression of the country? Maybe when he was flying over it, or when he was walking through the high plains. He visited the high.
I will answer in English. Is
Okay.
that okay? Well, it's hard. It was almost 30 years ago, so I was another person 30 years ago. Bolivia for me is the only country in Latin America where indigenous people are strong and proud. I've been to many Latin American countries, and I've always experienced indigenous people as being oppressed and behaving like oppressed. And in Bolivia, this was completely different. It was like, wow, the pride that people have compared to other indigenous communities all over Latin America, which to me was uplifting. That was in '93, so it was during GONI, the GONI period. So there was a lot of opposition and there was a lot of things going on. But I found this a very refreshing experience, although '93 was also a very difficult time for Bolivia, especially poverty, infrastructure, etc. I found that people had the power to overcome the enormous difficulties that the country had. So, but it was a very, very good experience for me.
Okay, thank you. Sí, pues en el Alto, como dice él, es una ciudad que tiene una población altamente indígena.
El Alto is what they call the high altitude part of Bolivia, and it has mostly people from indigenous origins.
Mucha migración del campo a la ciudad.
And a lot of people migrate from the villages to the main cities.
Primero quiero contarles un poquito del contexto donde vivo para que más o menos entiendan cuál es el trabajo que hemos hecho como Teatro Trono.
She first would like to explain a little bit about the place where she lives so that you can better understand the work that they're doing with the Teatro Trono.
En la ciudad del Alto, por ser una ciudad con mucha migración indígena, es una ciudad muy discriminada.
It's like a very discriminated part of Bolivia, and there's a lot of migration between the indigenous people.
Muchas veces cuando la gente va y nos visita en Bolivia y están en la ciudad de La Paz, no quieren ir a la ciudad del Alto. porque la ciudad del Alto solo es una parte de tránsito para ir a La Paz o para ir a otros lugares fuera de Bolivia.
A lot of times the people that are going to for example, the city of La Paz, do not want to go to El Alto because it's a city of transit. It's a place of transit for people. They don't want to stay there. They're just migrating to other places.
Entonces la ciudad del Alto tiene un estigma muy fuerte y muy profundo.
Yeah,
¿No?
it's heavily stigmatized.
Es el lugar donde viven los delincuentes, es el lugar donde viven los ladrones, es el lugar donde viven los incivilizados, es el lugar donde viven las hordas, como nos dijeron últimamente, salvajes. Es el peor lugar. No vayan a la ciudad del Alto.
Yeah, it's very stigmatized. The thieves live there, the non-institutionalized people. Yes,
criminals,
the criminals.
savages, yeah.
Yes, and the savages. So no one would like to go to the beautiful place of El Alto.
Yes, that's true. No, it's not true. It's true that the people say, don't go to El Alto, but it's not true that there are a lot of uncivilized people, salvaje, and this kind of people.
Sí.
Teatro Trono nace con Iván Nogales como su fundador y director.
Teatro Trono began with the man called Ivan Nogales as its creator and founder.
Teatro Trono nace con chicos, solamente varones, que vivían en situación de calle.
It was born with the people, with young people that were living on the streets.
Just boys.
Just boys, not girls, just boys. So they were living on the street. And Ivan before, he was working with another kind of population, like miners or the women who wears the some things like that. And we call them cholitas. It's a very representative women in the Andean part of Bolivia, and also very discriminated. So he used to work with that kind of population. And then he realized that it could be very interesting also to work with these kids working on the street, invisibilized. It's okay. Nobody saw them. No, never. They are like basura on the
Like
streets.
trash.
Yeah. And there were an institution for them to took them. So Iván went to work there with them. Entonces, cuando Iván empieza a trabajar con estos niños, descubre que a través del teatro, en este caso, los niños empezaron a cambiar sus actitudes.
So when he started working with these boys, he realized that through theater they're changing their own attitudes.
Los niños empezaban a contar su vida cotidiana y cómo la pasaban siendo perseguidos por la policía o siendo discriminados por el mismo centro donde los tenían como presos.
And the boys, with inclusion in this theater work, stopped going to the police so much. They weren't viewed as much as the trash like they were before because they were empowered.
They told the stories about what happened to them, being chased by the police and being discriminated in the institution where they lived.
Sí. Entonces, a través del teatro ellos empezaban a contar sus vidas y empezaban a expresar sus sentimientos sobre el poder que se ejercía sobre ellos, sobre sus cuerpos.
Yeah. And the theater gave them like the stage that they could express what happened to them, all the bad things. They could start to actualize it and talk about it through the help of the theater and talk about what was done to them.
To their bodies.
To their bodies, especially.
Important word, body. Entonces, después de que Iván tuvo esa experiencia que fue realmente maravillosa, logró, después de muchos años, sacar a estos niños de esa cárcel, porque era como una cárcel para menores.
And after many years of doing this thing, he managed to bring the kids actually from the street because it presented a jail from them, and he managed to get them from the street and involve them in something more important.
Todo el mundo le decía, Iván, ¿estás loco? ¿Qué vas a hacer con esos chicos en tu vida? Te estás cargando algo que no vas a poder lograr. Ellos no tienen futuro. ¿Qué estás haciendo? Loco.
And all the people were saying, are you crazy, Ivan? What are you doing with these kids? They have no future. They will never be anything. So you are wasting your time and money and everything you have for the kids that have no future.
No, ya va, Iván doesn't have money. Ya. Entonces,
Lo poco que tiene.
lo poquito. Iván decidió llevarse a estos 7 chicos a la ciudad del Alto, porque Iván vivía en la ciudad del Alto.
So he brought the kids from the street to the city El Alto because he was living there. So he decided to bring them all there.
Una vez que estaban en la ciudad del Alto, seguir creando obras y se iban a presentar en las calles. Y ellos decían, si no actuamos, no vivimos, no comemos. Entonces hacían teatro de calle poniendo el sombrero para que puedan comer a diario.
So they started to produce different kinds of work that they performed on the street. And this was a way to get some money. So they had a saying, we don't work, we don't eat, or we don't live. So this is how they made street theater.
¿Por qué el nombre del trono?
Why the name Trono? Trono means a throne.
Trono. Why? Because when Ivan was with them in this jail, they were thinking about being independent, but they have to have a name. So they were looking for many kind of names, very funny names. And one of them said, Ivan, do you remember that you read to us many stories about imagination or creativity? And the place where they were in this jail was called El Trono. But why? Because these kids who were from the streets, in a double sense, they said, oh, we are here, so we are like a kings because we have anyhow, we have here food, we have beds, we have a techo. So we are like a kings. We don't do nothing. So, and they said, Ivan, why don't we call us El Trono? But because of you once read us a history to talk about creativity, imagination, we can be a trono of the creativity and imagination. So why don't you call it Trono, the kings of the creativity? And they took that name, El Trono.
Now in Spanish.
Please translate to Spanish. Entonces, es muy lindo porque se dio la vuelta a este concepto de trono que es un concepto tan colonial.
Yeah, it's very nice that they turned around this concept of El Trono because it's a very colonial concept, and they turned it around and made it into something else.
Sí, esa era la idea.
Sí.
Se fueron a vivir al Alto, a un cuarto súper pequeñito donde vivía Iván. Era un cuarto chiquitito. Y los 7 empezaron a vivir juntos.
So with these guys, they went into this little place where he lived in El Alto, and they all began to live together in this little space.
Y entonces ellos empezaban a seguir creando, porque realmente el teatro les ha servido como una terapia de transformación individual y también colectiva, porque era como un grupo, ¿no? Un colectivo que estaba viviendo juntos ahora y creando juntos.
Yeah, so they began to create together. Creating became like a way of life for them, because it's not just like a therapy for one person, it was a therapy for their whole group to transform their lives. So yes, they're starting to create many things.
Y bueno, Las obras de teatro eran de creación colectiva o también representaban cuentos, por ejemplo, de Eduardo Galeano.
So these stories that they make are collective stories, or they can be also individual, like for example,
Eduardo Galeano.
Eduardo Galeano.
Who knows Eduardo Galeano? Great. You have to read Eduardo Galeano. It's very important.
Memoria
And
del
you have to
Fuego.
read Memorias del Fuego and also Las Venas Abiertas de América Latina, and you will understand the real history of America Latina.
Okay,
Yes,
sí,
very
pues
important.
también tengo que
Entonces, así creció, así se fundó el grupo de Teatro Trono con estos chicos en situación de calle, a los cuales el teatro les ha servido mucho para transformar sus vidas.
So this is how the theater was formed, with these guys that it helped change and transform their lives completely.
Pero ahí estaba empezando recién la aventura y el gran sueño.
And then the great dream and the adventure started.
Teatro Trono empezó a crecer tanto que pero ya no se trabajaba con chicos en situación de calle porque era realmente muy difícil. Iván decía, es que yo no soy terapeuta, yo no soy especialista para tratar estos males que estos chicos ya tienen impregnados en sus cuerpos, pero yo solamente les he ayudado un poquito con el teatro a que se cuestionen por qué de esa situación de ellos y empiecen a ganar más autoestima.
So then the work changed a little bit because Ivan realized he's not a therapist. He cannot change like these people's life in this way, but he can work and help them a little bit with theater, so they can start and question in themselves, why are we in this position? Why are these things happening? So he started to approach it from a different angle.
To give them more self-confidence.
Yes, to give them self-confidence in themselves.
Entonces se ha decidido abrir el espacio, pero los chicos del barrio.
So they decided to open the space for all the people from the village, from the town.
Ahí entré yo.
Here comes Ana.
Y fuimos 3 mujeres muy importantes en la historia del Teatro Trono, que estuvimos muchos años. ¿No? Y fue en esta etapa, como segunda generación, que fuimos principalmente mujeres. Bueno, 3.
And then in this second generation of people that joined are 3 important women of the history of Teatro Trono, and Ana, of course, is one of them.
Para continuar, vamos a continuar. Les pido que se pongan de pie, por favor.
Please stand up.
Y simplemente nos vamos a estirar un poquito. Estirarnos.
Stretch out.
Stretch. Stretch? Yes. Yes, one side, the other side. Bostezamos. ¿Cómo se dice bostezar?
Yes, stretch yawn.
Y movemos las manos adelante,
We put the hard hands in front.
arriba,
Squish, up,
costados,
to the sides.
movemos la cabeza,
And we are moving our head,
los hombros,
our shoulders,
un poquito los pies, doblamos la rodilla,
and we're moving our knees and our foreleg,
la cintura,
the waist,
waist,
or the hips.
y un poquito movemos así todo el cuerpo.
And we move our whole body a little bit.
Brincos, pequeños brincos.
It's very good to do that.
Ok, sí.
Thank you.
I don't want you to be sleeping. Bueno, entonces así continúa la historia del trono cuando se abre para los chicos y las chicas de los barrios como una manera de prevención para que no caigan en la calle.
So this is how the second chapter of this story started, when they opened the doors to the all of the villages, and it was a way of preventing the kids to be in the street. It was like prevention before curative. How do you say that?
Una vez que los chicos y las chicas de la calle, bueno, del barrio, ingresan al Teatro Trono, seguimos con lo mismo, ¿no? Creando obras de teatro, hablando siempre de las problemáticas que nos están, que tenemos en nuestro país, en nuestro contexto.
So when the kids from the villages started to come, they continued with this work of creating different works, addressing the topics, the problematics that happened in the country, in their lives.
Entonces nos pusimos a pensar una vez y dijimos, nosotros estamos queriendo crear una comunidad, un colectivo de creadores. ¿Por qué no ponemos otro nombre y nos llamamos Comunidad de Productores en Artes?
So that's how they came to the idea, okay, we are actually creating a community here. Why don't we put a different name, a new name to this much bigger community, and we call it Comunidad
De Productores
Comunidad, Community of Producers and Artists.
de Arte.
Oh,
Comunidad de
Producers
Productores,
of Art.
Comunidad de Productores en Arte, sí.
Community of
On
Production of Art.
Yes.
Yeah.
Entonces, claro, el Teatro Trono sigue porque es el pilar principal de esta comunidad.
Still there is Teatro Trono because it's the principal
pillar.
pillar of this idea. But
Entonces, mucha gente de afuera empieza a ver nuestro trabajo, de afuera, porque adentro no nos tiran ni bola.
so a lot of people from elsewhere started to notice our work. She puts forward elsewhere because in Bolivia no one even put an eye on them.
Y logramos, siempre con mucho esfuerzo y mucho sacrificio, comprar un terreno de al lado. De la casa chiquitita, compramos un terreno de al lado.
So with a lot of work and a lot of wanting, they managed to buy a space on the side of the little house from where they begin.
Y empezamos a construir nuestra casa cultural.
And they began to build their house of culture.
¿Cómo? Si no teníamos dinero.
How without money are you going to do that?
Porque este era el sueño de Iván de hace muchos años. Entonces Iván era un visionario.
But Ivan was a visionary, and this was this dream from many years before.
Entonces, nosotros en el Alto tenemos una feria de segunda mano, como aquí es el mercado de pulgas. Allá también tenemos una que es muy grande.
And in the Alto, there is like a big bullshack. There is like a
Flea
big
market.
flea market where you can buy everything from a second hand.
En una obra de teatro decimos, tú puedes encontrar desde una prenda de USA hasta un enclave nuclear de la China.
And they say that in this market, you can buy everything from a little flag of the USA, okay, es
Una ropa, una
una
prenda.
ropa, from USA to a nuclear piece from China. So there is everything you want in this market.
Entonces, si tú caminas por esos espacios, y a Iván le encantaba caminar mucho porque descubría nuevos mundos.
So if you walk through these spaces, through this market, and Ivan loved to do that because he was discovering new worlds there.
Entonces iba encontrando material que era basura para la gente, pero no para él.
So he discovered some materials that was trash to some people, but for him it was like gold.
Entonces fue acumulando y acumulando desde puertas, estas maderas de machimbre.
So he picked, yeah, he picked up everything from the doors to the wood that he put on the floor.
Clavos, o sea, todo lo que
Keys.
encontraba y
Yeah.
pensaba que serviría para algún día construir algo.
He picked up everything that he thought maybe in the future it will be good for him to make this culture of
Y nuevamente la gente le decía, estás loco, ¿por qué estás trayendo ahora este otro tipo de basura a la calle? Por favor, Iván.
And people are like, please, Ivan, again, you're bringing this trash from the streets to this house. What are you gonna do this? You are crazy.
Y también, porque yo ya estaba en esas épocas donde íbamos al mercado a conseguir este material, íbamos a la ciudad de La Paz, porque en la ciudad de La Paz estaban destruyendo los edificios antiguos. Entonces las ventanas y las puertas antiguas estaban tiradas también como basura.
Yeah. So at this point they went, she was also at that time already a part of this community. They went to the city of La Paz. And then there, at that time, they were destroying a lot of beautiful old buildings, and the windows and the doors and all of these nice things were just put aside. They were just thrown away.
Y nosotros íbamos muy tarde en la noche en nuestra camioneta súper destartalada. Y veíamos, ¿no? ¡Wow! Porque estábamos todo el tiempo como muy mirando qué podemos buscar, qué están botando, qué nos va a servir. Y hablábamos con el señor que cuidaba estas cosas que estaban ahí, ¿no? En un lugar amontonadas.
So they went sometime in the middle of the night with their old van, and they were just watching what can be of purpose, what can we use. So they were like, wow, and they came to talk with this old man that was guarding all of these things that were put to the side.
Y le decíamos, por favor, ¿podemos llevarnos esta puertita? ¿Podemos llevarnos ese marquito de ventana? Estamos construyendo un centro cultural. Le vamos a invitar a usted cuando inauguremos.
So they went to talk to this old man. They were like, oh, hello, sir. Could we please take this little door over here? Or maybe this window also. We're constructing this house of culture. We will invite you when it's open.
Entonces, los señores muchas veces sí nos decían, sí, llévenselo todo, porque eso es basura, mamá. Felices, ¿no? Cargábamos todo la camioneta.
For him, he was so happy because it was trash and he didn't have to deal with it anymore. So he was just like, okay, take everything. For me, it's perfect.
Entonces, muchos años fuimos acumulando este tipo de basura.
Yeah. So for many years, they were just accumulating the trash.
Y llegó el momento, conseguimos este terreno de al lado y dijimos, sí, tenemos material. Y empezamos a construir.
See, it is, sorry. And after years, they were like, okay, we have enough material that we put to the side. Now, let's start constructing.
Era un sueño muy lindo, ¿no? Empezar a construir esta casa de cultura. Los cimientos, poner nuestras maderas viejitas. E ir pensando cómo vamos a hacer, cómo va a ser la arquitectura, tiene que ser algo loco. E Iván iba pensando todas las noches esto así. Y contratamos a algunos arquitectos que decían otra vez, Iván, estás loco, tú no quieres algo así, estás rompiendo las reglas de la arquitectura. A Iván le encantaba romper las reglas impuestas, entonces también estaba quebrando ese tipo de reglas de la arquitectura.
Yeah, so now they were thinking, it was such a nice dream to have. How are they going to construct this? They wanted to make something crazy, something that breaks all the laws of architecture, because Ivan was breaking the laws of other kinds. So he was like, okay, I want to make something that will be completely different. And again, the people were saying, you're crazy, you are breaking the laws of the architecture, how can you do this?
Y fuimos creando, desde que se hizo el primer piso, ya fue funcional. Entonces ya empezábamos a hacer encuentros ahí, empezábamos a practicar las obras de teatro ahí. Y con muchos años, después de muchos años, fuimos terminándolo de construir. Pero cada piso que se terminaba, porque tiene 7 pisos, ya lo íbamos nosotros utilizando.
So while building, they were already using the floors. The building now has 7 floors, but since they built the first one, it was already functional, and they did like their works in there, and then through years they built up to 7 stories.
Entonces se convirtió en una casa, en un collage.
So it's a collage.
Un collage de basura. Las puertas de los baños los hicimos con puertas de micros, los buses públicos antiguos.
For example, the toilet doors are made from doors of
Minibuses.
buses. Yes.
Porque nosotros siempre decíamos
Wow.
que la basura no existe.
We have always said trash does not
Con
exist.
un poco de creatividad e imaginación todo sirve.
With a little bit of creativity and imagination, everything is worth.
Y esa casa es un ejemplo.
This
De
is a
eso.
nice example.
Bueno, así se ha construido nuestra casa de cultura, 7 pisos. Y en la parte de abajo, en los subsuelos, hemos creado una imitación de minas.
So in the basement, this is a 7-story house now, and in the basement they made like a miniature version of the mines.
Es muy importante para nosotros lo de las minas, la historia minera, porque el lugar donde vivimos es mucha gente minera relocalizada vivía allá. Entonces nosotros queríamos hacer como un homenaje al movimiento minero.
So with this, like the history of mining is very important for them because there was a lot of people that mined that were moved to this place. So they wanted to make a monument for all the people that are mining, that they did it below the ground.
Entonces
This
creamos
house.
nuestros socavones y creamos una obra de teatro que se llama Somos Hijos de las Minas, que es una obra interactiva.
So they also did like a lot of tunnels under there, and they made a work that's called "We Are the Children of Miners," and it's like an interactive work.
Muy
that
linda
they did.
experiencia esa de...
¿Aún estás haciendo eso?
Sí, porque las siguen ahí.
When we
los
come, we can
socavones.
also have this experience still.
Entonces, así fue creciendo el Teatro Trono. Empezamos a tener viajes al exterior, viajamos mucho por Bolivia primero, después un tanto por Latinoamérica y después viajamos a Europa.
So this is the story of Teatro Trono. First we traveled across Bolivia, then a little bit to South America, and then we moved to travel and work in Europe.
¿Por qué hacemos teatro?
Why are we a theater?
No solamente es porque queremos estar en un escenario y queremos como que todos nos miren y ser como las estrellas y las actrices y los actores.
It's not just because we want to be on the stage and that everybody is looking at us and they say, oh, these are stars and these are such good actors.
Tenemos un propósito mucho más profundo.
We have a much deeper wish with our theater.
¿Por qué? Porque sentimos la experiencia que hemos tenido no solamente con los chinchillos en situación de calle, sino también con los mineros y con las mujeres discriminadas. Ha sido una experiencia de fortalecimiento y reconstrucción.
All the experience that we had, not only with the kids from the street and the women and the men that were mining, it was a story of reconstruction, internal and of empowerment.
Pero eso lo supimos después de muchos años, porque nosotros escribimos algo de la experiencia, una sistematización, pero lo hicimos después de haber vivido y practicado todo lo que hemos aprendido. Fue al revés.
Yeah, and they have something to show for it. They wrote the scheme and everything about it, but they wrote it after so many years of experience and work. So they did it the other way around. The scheme came after.
¿Por qué el teatro es transformador?
Why is this theater transformative?
Bueno, el arte en general, pero en nuestro caso el teatro.
Well, the art in general transforms, but our house,
Nosotros mismos nos íbamos preguntando esto.
we are asking this ourselves.
Y entonces empezamos a desarrollar una, no sabemos si llamarlo metodología, pero es más o menos como un proceso porque se sigue desarrollando, que lo hemos llamado la descolonización del cuerpo.
So they are asking themselves these questions, and they came up with this idea that sums up all that they were doing, and they called it the decolonization of the bodies.
Pensamos que, sobre todo, viendo nuestro contexto, la ciudad del Alto, con población indígena, todavía vive, en sus cuerpos todavía perdura la memoria de la opresión, la memoria de la discriminación, la memoria del que no eres nadie, del que eres inferior. Todo eso todavía lo tenemos muy, muy profundamente anquisolado en nuestros cuerpos.
And the truth is that even after so many years, you can still feel all the feelings of inferiority, discrimination, colonization, and it's still trapped in their bodies. You can still feel all the weight of the people that have been pushing these people down.
Lo que ha pasado en la colonia hace más de 500 años atrás, por generación en generación se ha ido todavía desarrollando, ¿no? Todavía la gente en el Alto, mucha gente indígena, es todavía muy temerosa. Nuestros cuerpos tienen miedo, son como cuerpos miedos, son cuerpos anudados, cuerpos frágiles.
And the bodies of the people are still very fragile, are still trapped. The bodies still have a lot of fear in them. And what happened in Poland about 15 years ago,
Y eso es bien importante por lo que tú dices, porque a pesar de que la gente sí ha luchado y ha resistido durante tanto tiempo, por eso todavía vemos muchos aymaras, es por la resistencia y por el poder de lucha que se tiene como cultura, pero de alguna u otra manera igual la gente se sigue sintiendo como discriminada e invisibilizada.
yeah, and that is why it's very important about what you said in the beginning, that the people are the indigenous people are very powerful and stand strong there. But it's still true that it's still a story of discrimination for them. There's still a lot of people feel that they're not listened to, and it's
Porque se sienten así, porque estamos viviendo todavía bajo el dominio de un sistema capitalista, patriarcal.
because we are still living under a very capitalistic and patriarchal system.
Entonces, lo que nosotros tratamos de hacer a través de este proceso, que es la descolonización del cuerpo, es hacer que los jóvenes, que los niños, empiecen a valorar el color de su piel, empiecen a valorar su cultura y su identidad.
So what they're trying to do with this project really is for their children and for the young people to understand the value of their the color of their skin, of their identity, of who they really are.
Y eso lo hacemos a través de juegos.
And we are doing this through games.
Y eso lo hacemos a través de espacios colectivos de bienestar.
We are doing this through the shared community spaces of where we stand.
Lugares donde los chicos y las chicas pueden expresar lo que sienten, pueden expresar lo que piensan.
Places where boys and girls can say what they're feeling, what they're thinking, and express it.
Y empiecen a cuestionarse por qué tanta desigualdad en el mundo, por qué sigue habiendo tanta opresión en el mundo, por qué hay tanta injusticia en el mundo, por qué hay tanta injusticia con mi vecino, por qué tengo que ser discriminada como mujer en mi colegio.
And they're asking themselves, they can start and ask themselves all these questions. Why are we being colonized? Why are all these injustices happening in the world, in our spaces, to my neighbor? And she has a lot of many of examples that people can ask themselves
Tengo
about
tiempo
all
ya
the
no.
injustices.
Just some final thoughts, maybe.
Okay.
We are on-
Entonces, en general, de eso se trata el Teatro Trono. Hacemos obras de creación colectiva grandes, donde siempre estamos burlándonos del poder.
So this is the main thing of the Teatro Trono. We are always doing things that are
Nos burlamos del poder.
yes,
We
of
make fun-
thinking
we make
what
fun
can
of
what can we do with this community work. We are making works of community and thinking
Making
How
fun
hard
of
we
power.
Creación colectiva, perhaps explain that is a certain type of how to develop plays. That is typical Latin American technique. It was developed in Colombia and was spread all over Latin America. So that's a typical way of how they develop plays in Latin America. Creación colectiva.
Que no creemos solo en un director.
Yes.
Todos ponen sus ideas para crear.
We do not.
Creative collection.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Creation.
Yes, we do not believe just in one director. We believe that we can all be a part of the creation of different works.
Y obviamente que nosotros somos autodidactas porque no hay escuelas de teatro en Bolivia, no le dan importancia al arte, entonces hemos sido autodidactas. Tenemos 33 años.
So they became like the authority, sort of the theater, because the theater and art is not important in this way. And since this theater already exists for 33 years, they can now say that they have the authority and they can. Yes.
They say that it's self-authoritative, so it's
Self-authoritative.
like they are
Yes.
autodidactical. There is no schools to learn it. You have to develop.
We live by ourselves.
Yeah.
Y,
Independent.
sí. Y entonces, sí, ese es el trabajo que hacemos como trono, como la comunidad que es COMPA, Comunidad de Productores en Artes. Es mucho más, es mucho de que hablar, son 33 años. No lo puedo resumir tan rápidamente. Pero bueno, después si tienen algunas preguntas, antes de terminar quiero mostrarles algunas fotos.
Okay.
Solamente son, ¿dónde está?
This is what we are doing, much more than just art. It's a community, and she cannot just say the whole history and everything that happened in 33 years. So fast.
The first,
Okay.
they were the 7 kids, or? The
No,
first
these are the,
These are
the
here
first one,
now.
the black
The-
and white one.
Ah, yes, they were the... Ayúdame, ¿cómo se ha hecho esto? Quiero oír al principio. Ah, yeah, these were the first.
These were the 7 kids?
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
some of them. But they were the, yes.
Some of them. Yeah.
Some of them.
Mhm.
And yes, we started to travel with the Kinderkultur Caravan. We are working since 1999. Oh, what is it? 1990. We started to
1990.
come to Germany to make gira with the group. This is the first, the beginning of the house.
Wow, this new house or Ivan's house?
No, it's the new one.
Mhm.
And this is the house, culture house. It's
Gaudi.
beautiful. Yeah, and the sides also are many weird things. And on the top we have a beautiful view of all el Alto.
Yeah.
And down we have mines.
Yeah.
So it's very. You have
Vista
to go.
del Imani.
See, this is another house that we have in another place in El Alto. It's a very important place, and it's like it's small, but with the same
Type
Idea.
of construction.
the
Yeah, idea.
style, idea, esencia. And this is the street because we made the first culture street in Bolivia. It was very hard to do that, but we made it. Yeah. Yeah, these are some activities that we just. We have a car, a big car, and we used to travel around Bolivia because we believe a lot in the caravanas of migrations and things like that. So we are always.
You just have to explain Copacabana, because
Yeah,
there's
I
a
will.
Copacabana in Bolivia too, which is actually called Copacajuana, but
Yes.
I've been there.
Yeah, great. Yeah, this is our Teatro Camión. This is another kind of work. Yes, theater play.
The gods of water.
Sí, Pacto Telúrico, it's another. And this is another, hoy Cecilia, we talk here about the dictatures of Latin America and Bolivia. And we have something bigger. We have un terreno que queremos que sea un pueblo de creadores.
A terrain that's like city of creators.
Hasta ahora es nuestro más ambicioso proyecto y sueño, que se queda en sueño, porque hasta ahora no podemos concretizar, pero tenemos el terreno, ¿no? Entonces,
Yes, now we still have the terrain, and it's like the most ambitious project that is still not come to life because of all the conditions, but it is a big dream, and they've had the terrain already.
esta es otra de la obra, in this theater history of El Alto. It's beautiful. And we have many other activities with people from United States, alternative people, of course. And this is another theater play. And this is, we make a travel, a caravana from Copacabana in Bolivia to Copacabana in Brazil, en el marco de la campaña continental de cultura viva comunitaria. Ay, es que son muchas cosas.
Okay, so they did like this travel. I now got confused. I don't know what she said in English and Spanish, but a group where they went from the Copacabana from Bolivia to the Copacabana in Brazil, and they did like this community.
Era en
for
el
the-
marco de Río más 20, que se habla sobre el cambio climático.
Yes, they were talking. Went to this conference or something. They was speaking about the culture change. Pero ahora ya pienso que es el tiempo.
Sí, y bueno, son varias cosas, ¿no? Otra obra con alemán. Él es Iván Nogales.
Yes, this is Ivan Nogales, the starter
El loco.
creator.
Y bueno, podríamos hablar más,
Crazy
pero son muchas cosas.
And these guys are now in Slovenia.
Yes.
I would like to say there is a show from Teatro Trono in Nova Gorica on the 13th, this Saturday at 5 in the National Theatre in Nova Gorica, and you are very welcome to come.
Yes, that is. Thank you very much.